Good day, listeners. Welcome to my channel. My name is Paul Ugobor. It's a privilege coming your way. First and foremost, let me ask, how was your day? How did you go through the hustle and bustle of life? You know, a lot of us, we enjoy those hustles and bustles, and it's part of, some people feel it's part of life that we must go through hustle and bustle. That's fine. But I'm here to talk to you about something that is very crucial and important. Life is valued when lived to the fullest. Life becomes what touches the next generation when all we are here to fulfill is accomplished. Life becomes meaningless when our purpose is not fulfilled. It doesn't matter what we have, money cannot fulfill us. The houses that we have cannot fulfill us. The only thing that can fulfill you and I is living your life to the fullest. So we'll be going on a journey discovering ourselves, knowing ourselves, knowing that we are not here to just fill space. We are not here as a space holder. We are here because destiny is at stake. We are here because God saw you, God saw me, that the only way this earth can become what He intended it to be is because He sent you, He sent me to come here. And until you and I know ourselves, we will not be able to fill in the spot that we were supposed to be. So this journey that we're about to start, let me just say it's like we are on the wrong way. We're about to take off. And you know what? When the energy we need to be able to take off is so important that by the time we take off, we are not going to be soaring in the air. The strength is there. The power is there. It's always known that the beginning of a thing is always the most difficult. But you know what? It's always the most important. Until you start something, nothing else can happen. There will be no middle, there will be no end. So this journey is about who am I? Do you know who you are? Have you gotten to a point in life that you are frustrated? You don't know what to do next. You don't know the next thing to do. Oh, have you gone to school? You've acquired so many degrees. You've been told, oh, what is going on now is PMP. You have gone, you've disciplined yourself. You've gone ahead to do PMP. Oh, you've heard now Scrum is what is going. You've gone to do Scrum. Oh, you've heard SAP is what is in the market. You've gone to do SAP. What is it that you have known? Oh, nursing is good in this part of the world, in that part of the world. You have taken another course to go and do nursing. You had, oh, plumbing, building is also very good. Okay, you've also chosen to do that. Fine, there's nothing wrong in developing oneself. But I want to ask you, do you think that a fish will ever learn how to swim? The answer obviously is a no. A fish doesn't go to a swimming school like you and I. Why? Because that is the purpose for which a fish was created. When a fish is in its normal habitat, there is no struggle. But when you bring out this fish to the land without water, give that fish maximum 5 minutes, the fish will die. Why? Because the fish is not in its natural habitat. This is what we want to discuss. We want to be in our natural habitat. Our natural habitat is knowing who we are, the intrinsic value that is on the inside, that at this point is a potential but needs to be worked on in order for us to realize it. It's so sad that many people leave this world, leave this earth without touching a significant part of the deposit on their inside because they did not discover it. And they are buried in the grave. My mentor, late Dr. Miles Monroe, once said that the greatest treasure or place you could find the greatest treasure is the graveyard. He said people that would have changed the world because they did not maybe have inspiration, they did not know how to challenge themselves, they did not know how to understand what is on their inside. They gave up. Some even went to the point of committing suicide. Some did all manner of things. They just gave up. They just gave up on life. And because they gave up, they died. They were buried. But you know what? The gift on the inside of them died with them. I pray your case, my case will not be like that. No matter the struggle you are going through right now, it is not comparable to the greatness that is on your inside. I want to let you know that most of the time, the reason we go through challenges is because of the deposit on the inside of us. I've come to understand and realize that the greater the challenge of life, the greater the deposit. Just take, for example, the treasury, a place where valuables are kept. Do you know the amount of security, the level of security that is placed in that place? Compare it to a place that has nothing. Nobody goes there. That means for you to be attacked is because there is a deposit that is on the inside of you. And that is what they are fighting you for. And you just feel, why me? Why not you? Because there is something potent in you that the enemy do not want you to realize. But from today, something has shifted on your behalf, and you begin to walk the path of greatness. You were created great. Nothing can stop that. Now, who am I came as a direct result of God, the Almighty, the Father of all glory, putting in my heart to begin to write. And I took up the responsibility to write, even though it was very challenging. I didn't believe I could do this. But I thank God that today I have obeyed and I have been writing. So that is what we are bringing your way. This has changed, impacted our lives, and impacted the lives of those who have been reading. This is now a new dimension to come to the YouTube audience in order to speak live to you, to speak live to our generation, to create a medium that men and women will rise up and take up the responsibility. Now, a lot of us are asking ourselves the question I've asked, who am I? That is a very good question. Who am I? You and I were made original. never leave this earth a duplicate. Never leave this earth a copy. You are not your job. Don't let your job define you. You are not. You are valued. You were created for a specific purpose. Until that purpose is realized and fulfilled, you will struggle. Anytime you and I struggle, just understand that we are not walking in the fullness of what God has called us to do. You and I need to understand that the deposit on the inside of you can only come alive when you discover who you are. Now, this journey of who I am, when God laid it in my heart, I asked him, what do you mean by who am I? And he said to me, the reason why there is chaos, anarchy in the world, the reason why there is frustration all over the world, he says because people do not know who they are. That if people truly know who they are, he said, then they will not give up on themselves. He said they will not throw in the towel. He said then they will hold on and hang on there. They will know that there is something greater ahead of them. They will understand that it just needs a little effort more for them to be fulfilled in life. And that in order for him to share with us the definition and the understanding of who I am, God said he had to use himself to explain that to us. So I asked God, Lord, can you explain to me what you mean by who I am? And he went to use Exodus chapter 3, verse 13. That he was talking to Moses. And he told Moses that he wanted to send him back to the children of Israel. But you know what? Moses was asking God, I don't know, who will I tell them send me? And God gave him an answer in Exodus 3:13. Then Moses said to God, indeed, when I come to the children of Israel and say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me to you, and they said to me, what is his name? What shall I say to them? And this was what God answered. And God said to Moses, I am who I am. And he said, thus you shall say to the children of Israel, I am has sent you. This is not the name of God, because in Exodus chapter 6, God gave his name to Moses. In Exodus chapter 6, verse 1 to 2, he said, then the Lord said to Moses, now you shall see what I will do to Pharaoh, for with a strong hand he will let them go, and with a strong hand he will drive them out of his land. And God spoke to Moses and said to him, I am the Lord. I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as God Almighty, but by my name, Lord, I was not known. That means God has a name. In Exodus 3 verse 13, that was not God's name, because God was letting us know that the critical issue of our life is the purpose in you, our identity. Do you know who you are? Today, as we start this journey, I want you to begin to ask yourself, what exactly am I here to do? Begin to ask yourself, what have I been doing? Have I wasted life? But you know what? It's not late. Because it is the day you discover who you are, that you are able to run that race. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to this episode. It was truly a journey that we chose to undertake. And this journey, we will not regret it. It's a journey that we will all be happy that we took. Please click on the subscribe button and the notification button below so that you stay connected to newer episodes that we'll be uploading. If you have any comment, please leave it in the comment section. If there's any question you want to ask, please reach out to me or send an email to me, or you can use any of my social media platforms. It was a wonderful time connecting with you. I know we are going to enter a cruise zone very soon. Until we come again your way, stay blessed.